You want to fucking live! No, you don't understand what life means. You want to fucking live! Which means you want to be free. You want to be out of your head, not in your head. When you're sitting in the metro and you see a hot girl, but you can't approach because you're worried about what the fucking old lady sitting next door is going to think, is that living? No. No! It's coping. It's jerking off of your own notion and your own arrogance to think that you fucking matter. You know, when I first understood that concept, that I don't matter, I don't belong anywhere, and I'm gonna fucking die, I was really depressed for about a week. Now what's the fucking point? Why am I creating a fucking YouTube video? A bunch of people are gonna watch it and then they die. And then I fucking die. What's the point? What's the point of making money? What's the point of having sex with a hot girl? What's the point of buying PlayStations? Going to the gym? What is the fucking point? And you know what the point is? You know what the fucking answer to it is? It's fun. I like doing it. Now you understand? I like doing it. I don't do it because I need to impress somebody. I don't need to do it because I need to feel good, high status. I do it because I like it. Who here has ever read the book The Parfume by Patrick Süskind, Das Parfum? What, do you remember the protagonist, Grenouille, the guy? And he's this like weird, fucked up person, and he always compares himself to a tick. Yeah? In German we say Zecke. What does a tick do? What does a Zecke do? Sucks blood. Sucks blood on someone else's life. The fucking tick is not a glorious animal like the eagle. It's not a strong animal like an ant, you know? It's not a smart animal like a fucking dolphin. It's a fucking tick. But you know what? The tick is inspiring. The tick ain't give a shit about you. The tick is like, bitch, I'm gonna hang on this leaf until some life form touches it, and then I'm on that life form, then I'll suck the blood out. Yeah. And then I'm gonna reproduce. Yeah. And when I had that notion of nothing matters, we're all gonna die, I'm like, but why not just fucking doing what I want? It really is like that. We have two forces in our lives. This is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to lose. Guess what? Which one is stronger usually? Willing to lose. You're like, I really want to have a hot model girlfriend, but I'm not willing to lose my nice little ego when I could potentially get rejected from her. I really want to be rich, right? But I don't want to lose my secure job. I really want to travel the world, but I don't want to lose the comfort of my bedroom. I really want to have a hotter girlfriend, but I don't want to break up with my current girlfriend. Isn't that crazy? But once you realize that nothing matters, you're going to die, nobody will remember you getting rejected, nobody will remember you getting humiliated, then why not just doing what you want? It is kind of anarchy, it is chaos. You can say it's something divine and beautiful. At the end of the day, I'm like, dude, life's too short to give a damn what other people think of me. I'm going to go out tonight, I'm going to go to fucking Volksgarten. 10 of you guys will film me getting rejected. Put it on YouTube like, RZ Max, fake pickup artist. You know? And I'm like, what am I going to do? Who gives a shit? Let me talk to this girl. I'm too busy caring. It really is like that. I'm too busy caring. That is momentum. Realizing that nothing matters. Realizing that you might as well go for what you want to have. Is that easy? I always say the world is harsh, but it's not unfair. It is unfair in micro things, you know, a little bit. This guy has better genetics, etc. But at the end of the day, if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to fight for what you want, you can get it. I'm not saying it's easy and it will be given to you, but you can get it. It's not impossible, and that's all I need. You don't need difficult or easy. You don't need the odds. All you need is possible. Is it physically possible for me, as a 172 centimeters guy with a patch of beard, a slight retardation when it comes to social cues, and a sweat problem, I'm sweating a lot, is it physically possible for me to go up to a girl and just statistically, in one of the infinite possibilities of parallel universe, is it possible that statistically one of the things that I'm going to say are funny and attract the girl? Is that physically possible? And is it then physically possible for me to hold her hand? Is that physically possible for both of us to enter a taxi? And is it then physically possible for us to engage in intercourse? Is it physically possible? Great. Then I'm going to do it. I don't care if the odds are very low. I don't care if the odds are higher for the tall, good-looking guy who owns the nightclub. I don't care about that. As Han Solo said, never tell me the odds. I don't care. I care about, is it physically possible? Then I'm going to do it. It's that easy. The difference between me and a guy who's not there yet is that I just went for it because I thought, why not do it? What's the fucking option? I'm going to die. Nobody gives a shit about me, but I can give a shit about me. You can give a shit about you. Look to the left. The fucking guy sitting next to you, even if he's your fucking friend, he kind of doesn't give a shit about you. Really, it is like that. Ooh, this friendship's ending tonight. Hey, you know what? The girls don't give a shit about you. They don't give a flying fuck. They give a shit about the guy who gives them emotions. They give a shit about the guy who has the drink, who can dance, who is funny. They give a shit about that. And you know what? They give a shit about that guy for 2 minutes until another guy shows up with more fun. And they're going to be like, there. And then they're going to show up, and you're going to be like, but all these whores, how dare they? They're not loyal. Dude, you would do the same. If you would talk to a 9.5 and she's really hot, you'd be, oh my God, she's so cool, I'm so loyal. And then there would be a 10 that's a little hotter. You're like, fuck it, I'll get that one. You know, you would do the same. Come on. You would do the same. So yeah, we just search for the best option for us. It's in our genes. Nobody actually cares. But you know what? There's one person who cares about you. There's one person. Point at that person. Point at that person that cares about you. You can care about you. You can do that. You have the choice. You can't influence if a girl cares about you. You can't influence if your girlfriend cares about you. I'm happy as long as my girlfriend can care about me, but I know it's not going to be forever. Chances, statistically, the longer I'm together with her, statistically, the higher the chances that she will care about someone else more. And the chances there that I will care about someone else more. It doesn't sound very romantic, but it's the fucking truth. It's the logical truth, statistically speaking. I do not possess the power to influence somebody to care about me. The only power that I have is the power over myself. The power over myself. That is it. And that is what pickup in the very essence is. Empowering yourself. Because you know that feeling, the first night you go out, you're doing your first approach, do you feel empowered or powerless? You feel powerless. You're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, I feel like an idiot, But the more you go out, the more you feel empowered. The more you can prove yourself, yeah, I can do it. I can stop that girl that's walking from here over there. I can be like, yo, excuse me, 2 seconds. Boom, she stops. Holy shit, I feel a little powerful. And guess what? Motherfucking BuzzFeed, you can cut this out and put it out of context. Man, talking about power. The male pickup artist talking about power. Yeah, who gives a shit? I can't influence what BuzzFeed thinks about me, but guess what? BuzzFeed writes another fucking piece. I'm shitting on BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed has done that for years. Whatever fucking media writes shit about anybody, you can choose. You can't choose what they write about you, but you can choose how you react to that. Do not forget that. That is the last resort, is how do you feel about your circumstances. You cannot change your circumstances. You cannot change the reaction of a girl. What you can is the interpretation of that. So let me ask you real quick. Of those guys that saw me getting rejected yesterday, what was my reaction to it? Nothing. Nothing. I didn't give a shit. I laughed. I'm like, did you see this? And I opened the screen, I'm like, excuse me. She doesn't even talk to me. She's like ignoring me, like, fuck this guy. Walks away, and I'm like, And I see this other girl coming. I'm like, did you just see that? I got rejected so hard, so fun. She rejects me as well. I opened the third girl. And it's so hilarious. She literally just sees me get rejected like an idiot, like the biggest idiot. I'm like, did you just see it? She's like, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a piece of shit. What's your name? Nice to meet you. And you know what the beautiful thing is? This is a concept I call passive attraction. What does it mean for a girl when she sees you getting rejected? If she just sees you getting rejected, she sees, okay, probably low value. But if she sees you getting rejected and you laugh about it, you maybe even you get a high five from the girl. She's like, fuck off, you piece of shit. You're like, ah, yeah, the high five. You open the next girl. She's also disgusted, runs away, and you open the third girl. What is this girl going to think?
You are not needy.
Yeah, this guy's like, she's like, this guy doesn't give a shit. He thinks it's funny. He must have a lot of hot girls like waiting at home for him. Really. Like if you're not butthurt, she's like, this guy must have so much action that he doesn't care anymore. What that means, if that guy has a lot of action that he doesn't care anymore, he must be high value. Isn't that interesting? I literally took rejection and I turned it into attraction. It's magic, man. Fucking magic. Isn't that cool? Is that, yeah, applaud, yeah.
Despegar está de aniversario y lo celebramos con superprecios. Vuelo a Miami desde $389. Además, paga hasta en 12 cuotas sin intereses. Despegar, vivir viajando.
Aunque, si eres menor a los 16 o 15 años, tal vez no lo recuerdes muy bien, hubo una época en la que la televisión era el medio de entretenimiento más usado en el mundo. Es decir que, quien lograba conseguir fama en ese entorno, era prácticamente conocido por todo el mundo. Sin embargo, con el pasar de los años, algunas de esas estrellas fueron deformando tanto sus rostros que seguramente, si el día de hoy los llegaras a encontrar en la calle, no los reconocerías aunque los tuvieras enfrente. Es por ello que me di a la tarea de buscar algunos de los cambios más considerables, por no decir aterradores, para presentarte 5 celebridades infantiles que nunca reconocerías el día de hoy. Pero antes, quiero avisar de una vez que este diciembre, por motivo de Navidad y fin de año, estaré sorteando 3 teléfonos iPhone X. Como siempre, si quieres participar, lo único que tienes que hacer es darle pulgar arriba a este video, dejar un comentario y lo más importante, estar suscrito al canal. Entre más comentarios dejes, más posibilidades tendrás, pues los ganadores se elegirán al azar de entre todos los comentarios. Mucha suerte y ahora sí, comencemos. Aunque actualmente prácticamente todos han al menos escuchado alguna vez sobre la serie de películas Star Wars, hace casi 20 años apenas comenzaba a grabarse el primer capítulo de esta exitosa saga. Jake Lloyd, el niño rubio que ves en pantalla, fue el encargado de darle vida al personaje de Anakin Skywalker. Lloyd toda su infancia había soñado con conseguir este papel. Sin embargo, esto, según el propio Lloyd, arruinaría completamente su vida. La fama que el niño había ganado de un momento a otro comenzó a generar acoso por parte de sus profesores y compañeros. Tantos abusos y humillaciones recibidos harían que Lloyd quedara traumatizado de por vida. De hecho, él mismo aseguró destruir todo aquello que le recordara a Star Wars. Más tarde, problemas con el alcohol y las drogas fueron mermando más y más su físico. El día de hoy, Jake Lloyd es prácticamente otra persona. Ha sido arrestado en varias ocasiones por diversos cargos y todos los papeles por los que ha audicionado han sido rechazados. A diferencia del resto de chicos en el conteo, Jaden es el único en haber nacido teniéndolo ya todo, ya que quien no ha escuchado a estas alturas el nombre de su padre, Will Smith. Sin embargo, tal vez el cargar con el peso de ser el hijo de una persona tan conocida es lo que poco a poco ha causado el declive de Jaden. Desde la última ocasión en que hablé de él en este canal, Jaden ha pasado de solo publicar tweets racistas y machistas a subir videos inhalando cocaína junto a su novia Sarah Snyder. Para recién haber cumplido 19 años, la apariencia física de Jaden se ha deteriorado de una manera abrumadora a comparación de cuando este era un niño. Y siendo uno de los adolescentes más ricos de todo el mundo, aún puede sorprendernos con muchos más cambios. Probablemente esta sea la transformación física más drástica del conteo. Lindsay Lohan es una famosa actriz estadounidense que, si eres mayor de edad, recordarás mejor como la niña de Juego de Gemelas o la hermosa adolescente que vimos en Herbie a toda marcha. El principal problema en la vida de Lindsay fue el alcoholismo y una severa adicción a las drogas. Existen videos de tops enteros dedicados a superautos que Lindsay ha destruido mientras se encontraba conduciendo en estado de ebriedad. Aunque constantemente asiste a terapias de rehabilitación, es muy habitual que a los pocos meses llegue a recaer. La apariencia física de Lindsay Lohan la hace ver como una mujer de edad muy avanzada, aun cuando ésta en realidad aún es muy joven. Aunque ciertamente este no es un cambio tan drástico, decidí incluirlo en el conteo debido a que en internet circulan varias imágenes y especulaciones sobre el futuro de Mara Wilson, quien de niña interpretaría a Matilda en la película del mismo nombre. En realidad, después de la grabación de esta cinta, Mara Wilson no se volvió una persona con obesidad ni una supermodelo. Más bien, decidió darse un respiro del mundo del espectáculo. Aunque es cierto que Mara subió de peso y se le han negado todos los papeles por los que ha intentado audicionar, esta ha sabido ganar provecho de las especulaciones sobre qué había sido de ella, publicando un libro hablando del tema, y actualmente da algunas pláticas de superación personal en los Estados Unidos.